Hello members, we're gonna time travel back to September. I actually never recorded, or I never uploaded September clips I recorded. So this is basically when this was like the end of the summer, everything was wrapped up at the house, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna start experimenting and try and figure out what I need to do to get on the right track to achieve my physical goals. And so in this video, I'm basically messing around with some different exercises as well as some different food ideas. So watching it now, I'm like, wow, like I've already learned a lot from this point, but I never showed you. So we're gonna go back to that and I will interject occasionally. But yeah, this is from September. Good morning, chat. I've been on one of my favorite routines, which is get up around 2, hit a quick Amazon shift, grab food, get home. I make 80 to 100 bucks before the sun even rises, and then I like truly start my day. So it's such a good way to figure out what I want to do. For example, like yesterday I was like, I need 2 video titles, I need a thumbnail idea, and I need to come up with a video outline. I was like, all right, I'll do a 3.5 hour Amazon shift. I'll figure all that out during the shift. Also, I don't doom scroll at all if I immediately take a shift, because I'm forced, like I have a reason to immediately get up, versus I usually doom scroll for about 30 minutes in bed, so it's cool. Yeah, I got Dunkin' today. I've been getting their sandwiches. They taste like so processed, and they just taste like straight sugar, which means it's pretty easy for me to eat, so I've had 4 of those. I normally get decaf. I got actual caffeine today because I want to experiment a little bit with caffeine. Sounds like I'm experimenting with hard drugs, but it's just caffeine. It makes me feel sick if I drink more than what's in a soda, but it also does give me a lot of energy. Like short term feels great, but then I crash very quickly and I just feel lethargic. So I love not being addicted to caffeine because it's just nice to not rely on it. But I weighed myself before eating. I was 113. I finished up 2 sponsored videos. The first one's not doing that good, which I kind of expected. Also, I'm back to tracking my calories, so. Oh, I got paid by YouTube yesterday. Let's freaking go. I also did a $4,000 principal payment on the Turo Tesla. I like this quote. I just saw this on Twitter. You cannot compete with someone who's having fun. Okay, so when it comes to watching myself exercise, it's horrible. I hate actually seeing that. I think the way a lot of people hate to hear their own voice or see their face on camera, that's me watching myself exercise on camera. In September, I had so little energy because my calories were super low, or I think I have it. No, I don't have it documented, but it was under like 1,500 calories a day in September because I wasn't trying at all. And with that came just fatigue, no energy, to where I would always be exhausted before my muscles are. So I was like never able to fatigue them and really hit failure. That's partly what really made me realize that I should really recalibrate and focus more on energy and eating over the exercise, at least for now. In September, I ran into an issue that I had been having previously. Unfortunately, I'm still having it, which is in my left bicep. I have some sort of like nerve that's like acting up. So if I'm just doing like easy curls, like not much weight, just curling my arms, my right arm, I can go totally to failure. I can push my right arm really hard, but my left arm, after just a few, I get this tingling sensation here and it goes through to my wrist and then the tips of my fingers tingle, but I don't know how to make it better. So I was having a lot of trouble with this in September because kind of everything partly uses this motion. Like even when I go to the climb gym, I'm constantly pulling with my bicep if I'm like upside down, whatever. And it's just always my left starts here, right around above the joint, and like on the bicep, and then it just shoots through. And actually, after I exercise, I can like put my hands to my face and my left hand is substantially colder than my right hand. It's like something with my blood circulation is, I don't know why that's happening. I gotta figure that out, but you're welcome to give thoughts and ideas on that. I did start to do some nerve flossing, which sounds quite cursed, and it kind of is, but it's basically sliding your nerves through the tubes that they live in. And I've done that for my legs because I did used to get tingling in my legs as well, and that's improved. I haven't gotten improvement in my left arm, which is really annoying. I don't know how I feel about it. Watching the September clips, I don't like how I was exercising. One thing I will say is I tend to record the more weird exercises, and so I realize sometimes it looks like I'm only doing these like specific exercises that only hit really weird muscles that you don't really need to hit usually. That's just because I think it's fun to like experiment around and see how different things feel. For example, I introduced calf raises, and like I just did a ton of calf raises one day. But now I was like, oh, like that's like I get like a good soreness there, and my calves aren't big, so like I actually did include that. So when I was traveling around a bit, I had a Planet Fitness membership just to use the showers because I was sleeping in my car. But when I was bored on my trips, I would just go to Planet Fitness and exercise. And I gotta admit, as much as I enjoy calisthenics, machines are really helpful. Like Planet Fitness has such unique, as many gyms do, they have such specific, unique machines for only one purpose. And the one machine that I got the best use case out of over anything else was the tricep extension, where you sit down, you put your arms on these things and you push downwards. And that was the best stretch and the best range of motion and the best soreness I ever got in my triceps, which as you can see are not very big. And so constantly at home, I have this struggle of actually getting the same stretch and like burn that I did in my triceps as I could at Planet Fitness. So I do currently have a gym membership at a different gym, but they don't have many machines. It's not machine oriented, and they don't have a tricep extension machine. So the closest I found is when I'm lying down with like, I bridge my back and I actually take a curl bar and I just do the opposite and I push outwards. It's pretty good, but it's just like, you can see how much weight is on it. I could do a lot more weight when I was sitting this way, going downwards. So if anyone has recommendations on how to do a tricep extension at home, I've also taken dumbbells, put it behind my back, gone up. Works pretty well. It's just not the same. Like I genuinely consider getting a Planet Fitness membership just for that one machine. Wait, let me recreate that picture of Report of the Week. I don't think I'm gonna be on camera today aside from members only, so I'm gonna skip the gel. I'm just doing conditioner. But yeah, getting this, like, it's 9 a.m. now. So it's kind of like the start of the day now, but I've already made $100, exercised, ate, listened to music, got fresh air. It's a pretty good first quarter of my day, or first third of my day. Okay, best thing about no roommates, this is my closet. Okay, I washed my clothes like a week ago, but I just grab it out and get dressed right here, and then that's also clean, and then that's my dirty pile. How beautiful is that? My bedroom's mildly messy at the moment. I need to open that. I don't know what that is. It was from my P.O. Oh, I need to go to my P.O. box again. It was from my P.O. box, and then it got stuffed in the closet. Shipped to Alex Go Herping Green from Joanna. I think I know who Joanna is. I'm pretty sure that's a member. I feel like this is a bit delayed. I guess I should open it while I had roommates. Was I supposed to gift it to my favorite roommate, or am I the best roommate ever? I think overall I'm a pretty good roommate. Like, what were the complaints people had about living with me? A little bit messy sometimes. I don't immediately clean up after myself. I do it like delayed. Oh, the thermostat, it was never a good temperature because I was trying to save money. That was a pretty good, I think I deserve it. I think I am the best roommate ever. Thank you, Joanna. Actually, I could measure how much this is and drink my milk out of it. Because it's milk time. Hand wash only. Frick, I hate hand washing. It's kind of a weird size. It's like 1 7/8 cups. So I'll do 1/8 to make sure it's 2 cups. Boom. Next part of my day ideally would be just creating content, but that's not how it goes. I have to make money on the content. So I have 131 emails. I keep my inbox should be empty because I only keep things in there that I gotta do something with. Whether it's an opportunity I gotta say no to or delete, or just a small thing like I had a domain expire, I gotta renew that. Where's my wallet? I don't know. I'm not gonna do all 131, I'm gonna do like 25. Okay, I actually only did 4 emails because one of them took like an hour. It's 10:45 now. Calories consumed. Oh yeah. All right, I'm editing now. I ordered Wingstop. Louisiana rub and 4 spicy Korean with corn, ranch, and a Sprite. I'm done with another email, another fat email. Oh my God, it's hot. Look at this. The caterpillar I filmed just a few hours ago already looks completely different. I didn't realize how fast they metamorphosize. I think that's the word. On the way to my mail store, I got a package from Discord, and I need to get a notary. So hopefully someone's there to notarize, and I'll do a pickup. Currently 4 p.m. I've been up for 14 hours, so ideally I'd go to sleep in 2 hours, but I think I'm gonna try and do a little bit more. But we'll see. Who knows? They couldn't do my notary, so I gotta go to UPS now. I could do it tomorrow and come back when they have a notary person. They're open till 6, and it's only 4:30, but the notary person already left. So I'm gonna go to UPS where I know every employee at this UPS is notarized because I had to deal with that when I was selling the Subaru. We were scrambling to find someone to notarize, and this UPS, yeah. To work at that one, you have to be notarized. So they're open till 7, I think. Oh, I got the package though. Okay, chat, we got 2 notarized copies, 20 bucks. I saw some tweet, I've quoted multiple tweets today, but it's like every day is waking up and spending $40 on nothing. I don't even watch Chick-fil-A, but I should eat more calories. I'm counting my calories. Oh my God, it's crowded. I've actually never stuck to a calorie goal for 30 days, which is such a simple amount of time. 30 days, come on. Why is my blinker on? I should be able to do 30 days, but it's always around day 11, day 15, more realistically day 7 that I just fall behind. And sometimes it's just because I'm trying to push too hard and do too many calories, so I'm trying to do a reasonable 2,500 a day. I think 2,560 is the exact amount or something for 30 days. I'd love to do that and see if anything happens. Good morning, chat. I'm gonna go to Dunkin' again, I think. The caffeine was kind of helpful, and I didn't drink the whole thing, so I felt okay. Check out this abomination. Gotta do a little tidying, but I'll wait till I'm done with my morning first. It's not that bad. I mean, this is what, like 5 minutes? There's so much fog even between here and the coop. It's not clear. Let's see when they notice me. Right when sees me. Oh, she's coming. She hates me the most. They heard me turn the lock. There's feathers everywhere. I also wanted to see how that caterpillar looked this morning because we saw it twice yesterday. It looks kind of about the same as last time I looked. These spiders are so big, and they keep making perfectly herp-sized webs that I just fit in. Luckily, it's almost hoodie weather, so I can cover this before my shower. I woke up at 2 a.m., checked for Amazon shifts. There were 0 shifts available at all, so I refreshed for maybe a minute, and then I went straight back to sleep and woke up around 6 instead of 2. So it went from 6 hours of sleep to 10 hours of sleep. I'll take it. But I didn't make 80 bucks today, so. Cause see, like when I get my morning food, it's like, I make that same money that same morning usually, but today I have to eat out of yesterday's money. Very sad, very upsetting. I'm very sore from yesterday, which is crazy that I still get as sore as I do. I thought I'd get less sore as my body adjusts. Cause some muscles I experience no soreness in. look at this packaging. Okay, I think it's cleaning supplies, but for what exactly? I don't know. Okay, I forgot. He told me what this was. I just totally forgot. I kept complaining how rubber keeps sticking to the car, as you've seen in many videos, because it takes me like 20 minutes to remove it. So he sent me a specific product, heavy duty cleaner, removes rubber, bugs, oil, dirt, and competition grime. Honestly, I feel like there's a lot of competition grime in spite of my car not being in any competitions. And then this one is light duty cleaner and polished non-streaking formula, leaves polished finish for ultimate shine. Is this interior or exterior? Comp detailer. I like these bottles. They remind me of vape bottles. Okay, cool. Well, the car arrives back here tomorrow, so I get to try them out. Thank you, Stig. Also, you sent me helmet cleaner. What am I supposed to do with helmet cleaner? I don't have a... I mean, I have a BMX helmet, but I don't got a helmet with a cover like that. I would love to race, though. I mean, as people know, that's why I bought the Subaru, was to race on track, and it never happened, and then I sold the Subaru. And I don't want to track the Tesla. I'm too scared to do that, but someday I would love to have a little amateur track car. We wish you a safe and successful racing season. No, you're just making fun of me because I never got to go on track with my Subaru. I feel like they won't last long, but hopefully they get the job done. Also, there's some lanyards. I was wondering if I should become a lanyard guy, and then I remember I don't carry keys. Oh god, the toughest question I'm always asked. What category is your business? Utilities, construction, manufacturing, wholesale, retail. Some, like, I'll be honest, a lot actually have content creator in here now, but I don't see content creator for this one. They actually have a good one. Arts, entertainment, rec. Gambling, no. Gambling, sports, independent art. All right, you know what? I'm going to be an artist. Right? Is there a better one? Or am I going to have to go artist? I mean, I think artist is closer than mining, agriculture, food service. Okay, AT&T guy left. He said that my crawl space is flooding. And he's like, did you know that your crawl space is flooding? And I was like, no. And he said, okay, well, have a nice day. Your internet's ready. So I was like, okay, thanks. We put it in the closet. I say we, he did all the work. I just told him where to put it. It runs from an extension cord, which is kind of silly, but it works. But I gotta pull up this cabling for the Ethernet. Okay, so when it comes to squats, I used to just do basic, like, barbell. I started doing pistol squats a lot because, A, I think they're really fun. They're challenging, but there's not as much weight involved. This is another exercise that I started around September, and I really like doing. In fact, I've done it more than any other form of squat because it isolates each leg. So my right leg is way stronger than my left. Once I was exercising each leg individually, I was like, wow, I didn't realize how much my right was like basically the master leg and my left was like the leg that just follows. For example, if I'm doing a basic one of these, I was leaning to the right and putting, like, it wasn't this extreme, but like to show an example, I was basically putting most of my weight on my right side, which I also was able to kind of help learn by watching myself exercise through video. And so because my left leg would just like go out, but doing pistol squats forces my left leg to do as much as my right. And so not only have I seen them start to balance out over the past couple months, even though it's not as much weight, even though it's probably wouldn't build as much volume according to what I've watched and also read just like on Reddit, it has helped balance my legs an equal amount. And my balance is like way better, where it's like now I can just casually like that was just with one leg, like I can just, and I'll do the left leg too, even though that's my weaker one, like I'm just up. Before that was like difficult, and I like being able to do these movements that aren't necessarily going to make me look super strong or build a lot of muscle, but that just make me like more mobile, because like I want to keep my mobility as long as possible and I want to improve it. Also, very tiny detail, I don't know why I didn't start doing this. I have a habit of always starting with my dominant leg in an exercise, but I was like, oh, I should probably put more energy towards the non-dominant. Now I start with my left leg, and I only match what I can do with my right. Like I don't want to do 30 with my right and then 15 with my left with a bunch of sets. I will only match with my right what I can do with my left. I push my left to absolute failure, and my right, not. Oh, also the range of motion I feel like is way better for pistol squats. I don't know. Like, because if I'm here and I go down, okay, like I go below parallel, but my butt isn't touching the floor when I do a regular squat. And so the stretch that I get from doing a pistol is literally to the floor and then back up. And so my glutes, like, it hurts, like I want to cry when I walk up steps, because not only is the muscle being worked, but it's also stretching. Again, according to what I've watched, it's not the best for size or whatever, but when it comes to mobility, I can't remember who posted it, maybe it was Brian Johnson, but there was kind of like a test you could give yourself of like, how able are you? Can you do these like basic things? And one of them was, can you get off the floor without using your hands?
And try not to use her knees, forearms, elbows, and then she's going to rise back up. Now, if she uses any of her body parts, including her knees, her elbows, to either get down or come up, it's -1 point per touch. So if she uses her knees and arm, it'll be -2 points. You can score 10 points total, -1 for every infraction.
Okay. Okay.
Like a champ, 10 out of 10. Lauren made this look very easy. It's not. And as you age, it gets harder and harder, and it shows the basic strength you have in your body to sit down and stand up. So pay attention that as you age, you want to build the muscles that allow you to do this at least to an 8 or above.
And so I was like, oh, I can do that. But now doing it with one leg is almost as easy as doing it with both legs. So seeing that progress made me much more interested in doing these kinds of exercises compared to just progressively overloading with more weight. So this is also because I don't really know what my exact goal is aside from getting heavier. So I don't know, there's a lot of experimenting. Experimenting around like this isn't as good because that means I'm not as consistent with one thing, but I'm having fun.